Even in symphonic, I felt like I had a more important role, finally taking the helm as one of the first trumpets. I noticed that my sight reading got better, my range got higher, and the younger trumpeters looked up to me and the other grade 12s. I finally felt like a senpai. Nationals was, once again, a trip that was unforgettable. This time around, I took a bunch of pictures, not really knowing what I would be doing for my band project, and I'm glad I did. Not because of the project, but because of the memories that they contain. The Nationals Senior Jazz set was another set that I loved. I got to play my first solo since grade 11 in April in Paris. I got to support Ben and Nolan as a second trumpet in Satin and Glass, and we managed to play La Fiesta fairly well, even though that was the piece we had the most trouble keeping together. Oh, and Curtis Brady's solo was insane, as usual. For symphonic band, I thought that we played really well, despite being much more unprepared than last year. I was really happy when we got a standing ovation because I felt that we had all played our best and followed most of Miss Ferguson's suggestions. I was shocked to hear that we received a silver, most likely due to the lack of dynamics in the sight reading piece. Another part of the trip that I loved was exploring Parliament Hill and the Byward Market, all the while taking fantastic pictures of the scenery and of the Goon Squad. Side note, I'm calling the scenery fantastic and not my photography skills. This trip was a fun final trip with all of my friends, and I'm happy I got to go, despite a slightly disappointing boat ride. Back in Winnipeg, we prepared ourselves for a final concert and wrote adjectives for everyone. That last concert was actually pretty sad for me, but not in a teary-eyed sort of way. I just kind of realized how these were not only my last weeks of high school, but also as a full-time band student. I no longer had to wake up at 7:30 to sleepily appreciate the jazz genre, no longer got to pick up my instrument and play random tunes by ear with my friends, and no longer got to feel the warmth and smell of the bandroom family. I actually felt my chest hurt a little from feeling sad during the senior slideshow because at one point in American Elegy, Ben was dying near the end of the solo and Nolan picked it up for him. It was a testament to our years together, all of the time spent practicing, reading the same notes, feeling the same music. You can't experience that anywhere else in the world. I wanted to freeze that moment in time and live in it forever. Luckily, though, it isn't quite over. I'm going to play my best at the jazz band concert and the other gigs we have, and I'm especially looking forward to making my bandroom brick at the end of the year. My legacy and the culmination of my band experience at FRC. Band was a very influential factor in my life. It helped me make friends in high school, taught me the beauty in the music drawn out of an instrument, and offered me irreplaceable memories. I love music and being with others. The bandroom offered me both of those things. I don't plan on leaving music behind once I graduate, though. I have been and will continue to play the trumpet during Christmas and Easter at church. I will always listen to jazz music while I do my homework. And next year, I plan to come to most, if not all, of Maylee's concerts, as well as play for the FRC alumni band. And finally, my trumpet will always be in that little corner in my room, waiting to be played. A part of my life that I can pick up and go back to a time when all of my friends and I could have a good time and just jam. I will never forget or stop appreciating the time that I spent as part of the Fort Richmond Collegiate Band program. Thank you so much.